Hello everybody, it's Elizabeth Herron here, coming to you from my very, very cold office. And this is a bit of a casual catch-up today because I just wanted to show you what's inside the Mastering Multiple Projects course, because I know that many of you have expressed an interest in it. I've received loads of emails about it, which is fantastic. And we've got a nice group of people already signed up, ready to start learning. Actually, some people have already started, but we have our kickoff and onboarding call on the 15th of February. And if you'd like to be in on that, I know that it's a big decision to dedicate time to training. So I wanted to show you what would be inside the course, and then you can make a decision about whether or not you think it is a good fit for you. So I'll bring up my screen. I'll make myself small. And this is what you'll see when you join. This is what you see when you get into the place, into the website. So you've got all the things at the top here. This is always, the link here will always take you back to your course dashboard. And what we've got is all the different lessons and course topics underneath. This is what you're looking at, is the VIP option. So that's why you'll see this option here for call recordings. If you choose the self-study option, then the live calls are not included because it's a lower, you can work through it at your own pace. But for people who want greater accountability, or who just want some one-to-one in a group but personalized support over the 5 weeks, we will have our calls uploaded here. So if you do log in as a self-study student, you won't see that box. However, you'll get started, and we have up here, these are the sub-lessons underneath. So we'll kick off, and I'll show you what's inside a class. You can see here that you can download all of the templates. There's a whole Google Drive full of stuff. The live call dates are in a Google Calendar and also a PDF, so people can access that. You can click straight from the PDF, or you can link your Google Calendars together. And then there's a checklist that you can fill in on a Google Drive as well, so that you can see how much progress you're making through the class. Because I know sometimes when you log into a new course, I've done it, you're there and you're thinking, have I got everything? Have I downloaded all the templates? Have I done this? Am I getting my money's worth? So that's why you've got a complete checklist. So you can work through every single lesson, every single video, tick what you need to tick so that you can make sure that you feel like you're making progress. So this is just a little bit of stuff about me. And then as you can see, you just navigate carefully through at the bottom. It will mark it as complete. You can mark the lessons as complete, and you can click to move through. So you've got your Google Drive links and all of that kind of stuff. So the beginning of the course is very much around just making sure that you've got orientation and you know where to go. Then we talk about the 5 steps of mastering multiple projects through creating a personal work portfolio, multi-schedule management. So this covers topics like making sure you've got your prerequisites in place, inter-project dependencies, so managing projects dependencies between each other. Then you've got fully integrated schedules. So how do you actually combine all your project schedules to make you have one great big schedule? High level integrated schedule, a bit of task level planning in there as well. So how do you actually get through your stuff on a day-to-day basis? And then some information on other things. The rolling wave planning is a really helpful technique to use if you are if you can't plan that far forward, and also you don't really want to spend lots of time planning because you've got lots of other priorities that might change. In the stakeholders section in step 3, we look at the different things that you can do to engage stakeholders effectively when you and them are both working on multiple things. So that is about making sure that you're using your time effectively, making sure you are respectful of your stakeholders' time, and working with your team. We then have a whole step on managing your own time. So being efficient, managing your own time across different types of projects. So this covers things like productivity killers, the stuff that really just drains you. How can you focus to get more things done? So there's a few different techniques in there, so you can test out some stuff, see what works for you. We talk about time management, and also I've added in a lesson about home working because I thought that was really important, because we're all working from home much more now. So how does that fit within what you need to do in order to set yourself up for productivity and to be able to manage your time effectively, but in a home office? So there's that too. Our final step in our 5-step journey, which reflects this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you see, and we are now on this step 5, which is influencing the environment, and that is all about systems and processes to get you set up for success. So we look at multi-project risk management, we look at a multi-project governance and what those structures might look like. We look at how do you create systems, how do you create checklists, how do you create processes and standing operating procedures that will allow you to spend more time thinking about the cool stuff and the value add work and the stakeholder engagement and all the people things, and less time thinking about, am I really following this process correctly? I can't remember how I'm supposed to do this change management. And you can just call up your standard operating procedures and get on with it. There's some extra bonusy bits in here as well. So some tips for PMO teams that focus really on managing multiple things. Prioritization of projects comes into this. I've created for you a prioritization template, which talks about how do you prioritize projects in a portfolio or in a program office environment. But you could also use the same techniques for prioritizing your own projects within your personal portfolio. So there's some value there that you can take. But if you're working in a PMO role, then it might be something good to take from that. Then I have the 8-step plan to get out of overwhelm, which has been something people have been asking for, because this is great, but who's got the time to go through an entire course when you are drowning? So what I'm going to do, what I've got for you is the 8-step plan to get out of overwhelm. 8 steps on a page, you can do this and you can sort out the situation that you are in the next 48 hours. So you can alleviate the burden that you are facing with that 8-step plan. Also for VIP people, VIP students, there's the system. There's a module around overcoming imposter syndrome, because I think that's something that people suffer from. Am I good enough to do this? I'm so overwhelmed with all the work. I don't know how I'm going to be able to cope with all the stuff that, maybe I'm not up to this. All those feelings are just basically imposter syndrome. If you can manage one project, you can manage multiple. There's no doubt in my mind that you're capable of doing your job. However, with the right strategies, the right tools, the right templates, you can make your life a lot easier. So that's what this course is all about, really. And then, where's my mouse? Down here, like I say, we've got the live call recording. So we will have, as part of the VIP option, we will have group coaching calls. So there's those meetings are at various different times and dates in order to hit as many different time zones as we can. And then when we've got those set up, we will load the videos onto the course platform, so that even if you can't come live, you've still got the opportunity to see what was discussed. And you can always email me the questions in advance, and I can make sure that they are brought up on your behalf in the meeting, and you can get some feedback on the particular challenge that you are having via those group coaching sessions. And at the end, you can, I think you've got the option here to claim PDUs and stuff like that. So that's just sort of a wrap up, and how do you transfer that learning back to the workplace? Because it's fine going through the course. Let me show you a lesson just as a get started. So this is the first section. You'll see there's the different lessons in here, and each lesson has a video and then a transcript, resources, which might be a template or something that you can download. I would say probably some of the options, some of the lessons don't have downloadable resources, because if there's no video, there's no slides. But there's the slides, the VIP options come with the transcripts. There's audio files as well. So if you don't want to watch the video and you just want to listen, put your earbuds in and listen while you're walking, you can just listen to the audio files as well. So that gives you an option there as well. And you can always click back up here to get back to your dashboard. Okay, so that's just a bit of a quick overview of what's inside the course, because I know people are rightly interested in what it is that you would actually get. So I can happy to answer any questions that you might have about the course content, the syllabus, what's in it, how it works, what the templates are, all of that stuff, if that is of any use to you. So you can drop a comment below this video, you can email me. If you go over to girlsguidetopm.com/MMP, we have live chat on the site at the moment. So if I'm online, I can be typing back to you straight away, or you can just drop me an email. So hopefully that's given you a bit of an insight into the kind of things that you can see if you take part and you decide to join us within the Mastering Multiple Projects course. And hopefully I will see you on our kickoff call on the 15th of February, when we can chat all things logistics and orientation to make sure that you get the most out of your learning experience. All right, thank you very much. Take care. Bye.